Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, what a great looking house, great location, obviously beautiful gated community. Let's go inside. Let's take a look at some of these fireplaces. This is the den fireplace. Of course, it has the working vented gas logs. Has the required damper block in here, requires that the damper stays open 24/7 for your protection. It's using a key valve here in the little corner over here, and that's the service valve, and it's required in this state. It has to be within 7 feet of the fireplace opening, and it is. Flue system looks great, no problems with that. Music room, same thing. Damper block, working set of vented gas logs. Using these key valves as shut-off valves is very smart. You can go back to using wood if that was something you would desire in the future, and use these as a gas log starter like you have in the outdoor fireplace. But for the moment, they're using them as service shutoffs, and they're perfectly okay to do that. Flue system looks good, of course. Living room, similar situation. Very, very decorative here with this wood surround. I'm loving that, and the marble, the use of that marble. Working vented gas logs, again with the key shut off, has the damper block. Flue system looks great. No problems with that. Bedrooms, similar situation, working vented gas logs. They move the damper block down into an area where they could actually close the damper. I suspect they've got the pilot lit simply for inspection purposes only. These folks, and probably you as well, will not use this gas log set, and if you put the pilot out, you are more than welcome to go ahead and shut the damper. The damper is there for your protection. You certainly, on vented gas logs, which produce a great deal of carbon monoxide, you certainly wouldn't want to shut it in the summertime and forget to open it and fill the house up with carbon monoxide. You wouldn't see or smell it until you were heading to the hospital. So the way it is set up now, you could just shut it without moving the block because the block is not properly placed for code. But in this demonstration, I've got the damper open and the logs running, and everything is great. And by the way, all of these log sets have remote controls. Key valve, again, for the shut-off. Flue looks good. Let's wander to the outdoors. We see it is a wood-burning fireplace. It does have a gas log starter that uses a key valve right here to operate the gas. Damper's working well. You can open and shut it with wood because if you forget to open it, smoke comes in. Long before the carbon monoxide would get you, the smoke would get you. So you would obviously to open it. Flue system looks good. Let's wander all the way up to the top. We can see all three chimneys have these beautiful copper decorative caps on top with screens around them to keep the creatures out. They're just absolutely beautiful, and they're doing their thing. You folks have any questions for me at all, please don't hesitate to call me at 704-526-6348. You can text me on that number if that's more convenient. Email is chris@affordablesweep.com. Thank you.